It's So St. Joe's Hot Wing Edition with Troy Gideon and featuring Hot Wing champion Dr. Qazi. Ladies and gentlemen, Troy Gideon.
Well, hello everybody, and welcome to our next edition of So St. Joe's. This is the Hot Wings edition, and I am your host this time, Troy Gideon, your Chief Administrative Officer. I'm here with Dr. Qazi, a transplant nephrologist at the Providence St. Joseph Multi-Organ Transplant Center, and an Associate Professor of Clinical Medicine at Keck School of Medicine. Dr. Qazi, you're a great sport, obviously, for entertaining this quite task. I've never done this before, but it's going to be very interesting. We'll be tasting our taste buds as we go through questions. We have 10 different hot sauces here. We have 10 different wings. With each question, we'll take a little dab and put it on the wing, and you'll answer the questions as you're enjoying the flavor.
Perfect.
The heat rises as you go through the number 1 up through number 10, so that'll make it more interesting for both of us. All right, so you're ready to begin?
I absolutely am.
Okay, here we go. First, let's take our little hot here. This is the Hot Ones, the classic hot sauce. And hot sauces have a different temperature rating, starting from low to high, and this is the lowest one. This is 1800, what do they call them? SHUs. What informed your decision to become a doctor?
Well, it's like a question.
Oh, you got to take a bite first.
I got to take a bite first?
Yeah.
No, that's not right.
Oh, that's nothing.
That's baby food sauce. Well, my parents were both physicians, and a couple of the family members that I really looked up to were physicians as well. So it was something that just came naturally, being surrounded by so many folks that you could see were making a difference in other people's lives. I knew a lot of people in Buffalo, so I ended up being in Buffalo. Our family, my dad in the 70s had been in Buffalo. My grandpa had been in Texas, so we had some connections that kind of like streamed us back into Buffalo, and that's where I went for my residency, my fellowship.
Right. No, that's fascinating. Okay. All right, so the next hot sauce, number 2, Little Dick's. It's a ghost pepper pear. During your time in New York, you became a fan of the Buffalo Bills. What keeps you supporting the team year after year, especially with their record?
I know. I think it's the most miserable feeling.
You got to take a bite.
Oh, I got to take a bite.
Right.
I obviously am not good at this.
Let's see. Ooh, that one's really tasty.
Have you done this before, Troy?
No, I have not.
You look so pro at this. I mean,
this is very tasty, that one.
It is actually really good.
The pear in there is really good. All right.
So, once you're a Buffalo Bills fan, you're always a Buffalo Bills fan. And so, it's kind of like, I've always liked the idea of being an underdog, and eventually, an underdog wins. But, until then, you are still the underdog. So, I love supporting them. I love their fan base. I love the Bills Mafia. So, so it's something that, and my son won't watch football with me because I'm always yelling at the TV now. So I now watch it alone.
So you're not just a fan; you're a passionate fan.
I'm a passionate fan.
All right.
I'm the kind of guy that probably get kicked out of. So I was like, I turned the transplant program around. How can you not? The last time they lost to the Kansas City Chiefs, literally those were the words. I turned the transplant program that was the last to number 1. How can you still not win after 40 years? And then I shut it down. But of course, an hour later, I'm still checking the news and what happened.
Okay, all right. Let's go ahead and do the next sauce. So the third sauce is Nell's, what is it?
Real Deal.
What recent advancements or discoveries in nephrology research excite you the most? That's got some thick stuff, huh?
Well, that is some thick stuff. The onions, I guess. So one of the things that I like about clinical research is...
Oh, take a bite.
Oh, sorry. I think by the 10th one, I'll probably get this right.
Smoked onion. It's another tasty one.
I think I like the second one the best so far.
Like the pear. The ghost pepper pear.
The ghost pepper pear. So the interesting thing about research and transplant is there's only a small number of transplants that happen in the United States, about 20,000 a year, as opposed to, let's say, heart attacks that happen across the country. So you can advance research very quickly when the numbers are so high. For us in transplant, the needle moves in very small increments. So anytime there's something new that comes in, it's always very exciting. And so there's some important things that are happening both for diagnosing rejection, identifying injury early on, and then therapies coming out in tandem, which makes it a really interesting time. And honestly, nothing has really happened since 1986. And sometimes when I go do lectures, I show up in my aviator sunglasses just to make a point. That's when Top Gun 1 came out. And nothing happened until Tom Cruise decided to do Top Gun 2.
Yeah.
As a conspiracy theorist, I'm convinced Tom Cruise had something to do with the nephrology transplant say. So you'll see me in my aviator sunglasses because that's how long we had to wait since 1986 for something to come in our field.
All right. Okay, next hot sauce. Now we're getting to Los Calientes Verde. We go from 1700 to 3600.
I love how you did the
like
accent, like Los Calientes.
Oh, yes.
That was
All right, okay. Next one, next question. Are there emerging technologies or methodologies you believe will transform nephrology research? Oh, look, you got it down now. It's not hitting my tongue.
Yeah, this is baby food.
This
man.
is baby right now. What we on? Number what? Number 4?
We're number
All
10.
Right.
This was a
Not
good
yet. We got
interview.
some ways to go.
Nice meeting you all.
All right, emerging technologies and methodologies.
So one of the things that basically we kind of struggled with is like, how do you say that you made a difference? So you have to have endpoints. And we've always not had good endpoints in nephrology and transplant because we would just estimate kidney function, what was called GFR. It wasn't until some moms who got so frustrated and there was like this advocacy group that pushed so hard to FDA that we need to have surrogate markers. Like, yes, the level of kidney function is good, but we need to have something else. So, and as a result of that, detecting protein in the urine or proteinuria became a surrogate endpoint. And as a result, pharmaceutical companies were more interested in being able to show that their drug was able to reduce the protein from, let's say, by 50% or something,
Right.
by what that was considered. So all of a sudden, we have so many therapies that came into the nephrology space that people can't even keep up. We had nothing. That was one of the reasons I went into transplant. We'd ask people to go to Costco and get fish oil. That was the level of therapies that we had. All of a sudden, if you came to our nephrology meeting, there's all these therapies that are coming down the pipeline that folks are going to have to figure out how to work their way through.
Now we're going to go on over to the next hot sauce, number 5, which is called apple caraway. Now we're raising the heat up to 52,000. I'm going to go ahead and put it on your chicken wing while I ask you the next question. Why did you come to California from Buffalo? What drew you out here?
So
take a bite.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, the break.
Ooh. Oh, that's a fun one.
Okay, starting to show up.
It's interesting.
It was like a job opportunity that opened up. It's actually, I was coming out of a fellowship and somebody told me that USC was looking for a medical director. I'm like, no way in hell they would take me. So I just called them up cold turkey. Hey, would you want to interview me? They're like, is this guy crazy? He's coming out of a fellowship. Long story short, I interview. They liked me, but they're like, oh, this guy's too raw. I didn't get the job. Ended up in Buffalo, where I mentioned I started the program, and life was great. And then there was like a meeting that was happening in Vegas. And the surgeon's like, hey, you want to go to Vegas? There's a transplant meeting. I'm like, yeah, I've never been. Let's go. So I go, and then I bump back into the guys from LA at the Mandalay Bay in Vegas. Just like, dude, we really liked you back then. Do you want to come back? I'm like, yeah, it is January in Buffalo. Why don't I just come hang out with you? And I don't think I would be here eating chicken wings with you if I hadn't gone to that meeting in Vegas.
All right, now we're going to go to number 6. Okay, getting a little hotter here.
It is.
Pepper North. Yeah, you feel a little bit?
A
It's
little
still
bit,
lingering.
yes,
now,
yes.
Now it's finally lingering a little bit. Scotch bonnet and jerk. Since you talked about USC, it sounds like you're also now a USC Trojan fan and have a favorite sport. What do you think are the current strengths and weaknesses that the Trojans football team has? And by the way, I am not a Trojans fan. I'm a UCLA guy. So I really want to hear this.
Well, I think, what's funny is like the day that I decided that I was going to come to USC, I was in Buffalo, and it was the USC-Texas game. So it was like, I'm like, finally, they were ranked number 1. I'm like, finally, I'll be on a team that actually won a championship. And I remember it was like 9 p.m. And I come back, I'm like, oh my God, they're turning into the Bills. And sure enough, they lost. And then, the sanctions happened. So I brought my bad Buffalo
Bills with
to the, and they haven't won a national championship. So, I mean, it's the same answer that I gave you for the Bills. I mean, every time I think that we'll make a difference, that we go backwards. So I thought Lincoln Riley was going to be a great coach. I bumped into the president of USC, and I'm like, thank you for getting us Lincoln Riley when he first got here. I'm like, if we can't fix football, there's no way we can fix anything else. That's our brand, right? So where are we going to fix the transplant program if we can't fix football? So I don't really know. I mean, I'm going to have to see how. Oh, I'm sorry, this falls off again. I'm going to have to see how the defense plays out. The offense always seems, but then we lost our quarterback, and it's kind of like going to be. We're going to see how things go.
All right, we're going to go on number 7. All righty. Getting a little hotter. We're going to go from 71,000 SHUs to 133,000.
It's not 20,000, 30,000.
So no, we did a big jump here. This is called Ninja Napalm. All right. Let's put some Ninja Napalm on this.
Are you putting any sauce on yours?
I am. I'll let you put it on mine.
I won a championship.
You can put it on my. Oh, don't put that much on mine. Here,
no,
you pour it on mine.
No. I don't want to be.
Ninja Napalm. That does come out. Okay. What's a hobby of yours that might surprise our viewers?
Okay.
That's good. I'm going to double dip.
I'm going to ninja move this. I love food trucks.
What?
Yes, I love food trucks. So I'm like the Anthony Bourdain of food trucks. So I love scouting them out and then trying to, not like something that I'm going to like end up dying with some food poisoning. I mean, I'm more likely to die here than some of those trucks that I chose. So there's like
It's a little hotter.
Yeah. So I like actually some they have like they're on social media, so you want to like check them out and all that. So.
All right. Now this next hot sauce I'm scared of because I have had it before. This one's called the Bomb. This one's Evolution. This is 135 SHUs, so only 2,000 more. Can't be that bad.
Yeah, it's funny. Like some of them, the consistency that some of them pour out easy, some of them don't. Mm-hmm. The ones that are pouring out easy seem to be the one with the sting.
Ooh. All right. At the Transplant Center.
I didn't put nothing on it.
Oh yeah, this one's.
How much do you have?
That's a lot.
Is that it?
I mean.
Okay. I just didn't think.
That is okay. At the Transplant Center, you have a nickname. Tell me about it and how you got it. Oh man.
I'm okay.
You're gonna have a new nickname after this.
I know. Mike.
The hot
Hot Mike.
Hot Mike. There you go.
I could be a hot Mike. I actually didn't know. Somebody just said that I was called Dr. Hollywood, and I didn't know why until I realized that I had opened up a social media account, and on that I have a Hollywood sign, but the 2 O's are kidneys.
Okay.
And there's a picture of me, so I think I was trying to promote kidney awareness in Hollywood, so I put it on the Hollywood sign. So somehow I got called Dr. Hollywood. So I think there was like okay, this one's hitting.
Yes, this is a good one.
This is a good one.
You can have milk or water.
For the ones you don't love. So somebody at the meeting said, "Oh, you're from the program Dr. Hollywood." That's how I found out. Like, oh, people calling you Dr. Hollywood. I'm like, oh, okay, I'll embrace it, but I didn't do anything other than put a picture on social media. So yeah, I love that picture now.
Okay, number 9 gets hotter than that. Fresco sauce. Alboro Scorpion. Oh no. This is going to go from 135,000 to 820,000. So this is not a 20,000
Did
jump.
the sauce people not know math? Like, how do they go?
Okay. This will be fun.
This
If
is
you could have dinner with any 3 people, dead or alive, who would they be and why? I don't think it'd be with the guy who made this hot sauce. I'm scared.
Oh, you better be.
This is not right. All right. Who's your 3 people?
My great grandpa.
Oh.
He was a scholar. He could speak many languages, and he translated. And I just don't know how he did that. Like, what would it be? 110, 115 years ago, probably more. Or like, what drove him to get educated at a time that people weren't? 2 more. One would be a guy named Alex Groh, who was sort of the mentor to some extent to Steve Jobs and some of those folks in.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that one's.
Gotcha.
That one's, yeah. He came from Hungary. He kind of
don't do a deep breath in.
no, just exhale.
And it just, it's like
You trying to kill me and take my kidneys? I know the numbers haven't been as much as last year. Is that you trying to take
You
my
gotta raise
kidneys and
those
get
numbers.
Naragi? Dr. Naragi take some of my kidneys. It'd be because he was like he was instrumental in shaping some of these folks that changed the industry, and his slogan was "Only the paranoid survive." Like right now we're like ranked #1 for our transplant program. There's only one place you can go after hitting 1, so it's harder to stay on #1 than it is to get to #1. And I think I would want to spend time with Kobe. I just want to ask him like if he was always a Mamba mentality all the time. Part me, I always wonder, like that helicopter crash, did he like still be Mamba mentality because the weather was wrong? I want to ask him, were you Mamba mentality all the time? Because sometimes I wonder if that, could have caused the crash, right? They were like so bent on going through that. At some point you have to know when to back off, and I would like to hear it from him.
That's 3.
That's 3.
You ready for the last one? The hardest one?
Yes. Let's get this
Okay.
and guzzle out milk that I haven't had since I was like 2
Oh,
years old.
Lordy. So we're going to go from 820,000.
I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear it. Just lie to me.
2,693,000.
What did I do? Did I steal somebody's parking spot?
Like, who chose
Like-
this? This is not right. Oh, what's this guy called? The Last Dab. Oh, it's definitely the Last Dab experience. Oh, it's going to be an experience. So we talked about these failing teams that you've chased down
God, yes.
between Buffalo and USC. But you also mentioned St. Joseph's being #1 ranked in the state for transplants. So it sounds to me like you've been chasing the wrong teams and have joined the #1 team. Can you describe that experience of finally being on a #1 team?
Yes, that's
While you take a bite of this
that's right. I still haven't gotten it.
2,693,000 SHUs. You take that much. That doesn't even taste good.
Okay. Next time, I think it'd be more fun to start from here and go down that way.
I don't think I can go anywhere past that.
That is true. Being ranked #1 was so amazing. When I got here, Dr. Naragi had joined here, so there was a lot of excitement. I'd over the years really admired him, and he was competition. So it was like coming to the team that I already felt had the best quarterback. I mean, I'm just the way I say it is, it's like this is the Providence car, Troy, you you fill it up with gas. Naragi drives this. I'm just the Google map and Waze. I'm like, make left, make right, and the car goes fast. So it was really awesome to be on a team that finally has been recognized, and we've given programs that are like the top-notch programs in the country. It has started to hit even more now. I mean, I always say living in Los Angeles is a blessing, in California is a blessing, because when LeBron James gets sick or Selena Gomez gets sick, you can see the same physicians that they can see. So you have to know in your heart that you're delivering care, that the top people in the world that have the most wealth can go see the physician. So the fact that we're in the region and we can still give everybody else a run for the money. I'm not touching my eyes, but my forehead is sweating. I feel like I'm in sort of like some tropical area.
Yeah, right.
You know why?
It's getting harder to see.
No. For some reason, my upper lips start sweating only when I'm in the tropical, like Malaysia, Indonesia. This is the first time you made it happen in Orange, California.
Oh, my Lord.
Right here.
Thank God I have a sunburn.
So I think it's an absolute pleasure to be on a team that everybody is, we came up with this logo. Let's go St. Joe. Go standing for growth and outcomes. And we've been able to get there, and hopefully with your support, with everybody else's support, and getting the word out there, it is just like a phenomenal team that I feel so blessed to be a part of.
I love that. All right, anything to say about this episode now that you've survived it?
I want to congratulate you guys. This was awesome. I mean, I like clinical research, and you chose me as the first candidate for this as a clinical trial. This is awesome. I hope you get to do more. You guys are amazing. Keep up the good work. Thank you for having me, and thank you for all your support.
All right, well, thank you for another episode of St. Joe's, the Hot Wings one.
Go Bills.
Go UCLA.
Go Trojans.